Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about homemade probiotic yogurt according to the recipe of Dr. William Davis. Join me in trying this new to me recipe. A few weeks ago, a viewer suggested I check out fermented foods, especially L-Reuteri probiotic. Dr. William Davis is the expert, he said. So I went into reading up and studying up about L-Reuteri and other probiotic yogurts. I bought Dr. Davis's books and read through them. I watched some of his videos and I decided to try out the probiotic yogurt. My first batch was a humongous failure, but I read in many parts that apparently the first batch never comes out right. So here I am doing a second generation yogurt. I had made yogurt. I did not consume all the yogurt out of my bowls, as you see. So I'm adding again the 2 tablespoons of inulin per each of the bowls. Each of them holds a quart. And I will now fill them up with half and half as recommended by Dr. Davis. I have opted for putting all 3 probiotics recommended by Dr. Davis, which are the Lactobacillus reuteri, the Lactobacillus subtilis, and the Lactobacillus gasseri all together. I am planning on doing no more than 6-7 generations and starting over. I am mixing the inulin with the half and half, and the rest yogurt I have still in the bowls. I found that the inulin is kind of hard to dissolve at first. Once the yogurt starts to work on it, all this sticky stuff really dissolves. So the bacteria really feed on it and make it disappear. So here it goes into my yogurt maker. I fill up both bowls with a half and half, almost to the rim. I am messy, so I don't dare fill it up. You see that lump there on the fork? Well, that is the inulin that's not dissolving right. But the bacteria, in my experience, the bacteria will take care of it. Next, I will prepare my yogurt maker by adding water. This is how this model works. You have to add water. Next, I will cover this and I will start the yogurt maker. I am setting it to 104 degrees. I found that this yogurt maker runs a little hot, so I don't want to risk it to overheat my yogurt, and I set it for 36 hours. And here it will sit. This has been fermenting for quite a few hours. It has 15 more to go. Now let's check. See how it's getting. I like to stir it a bit so it ferments evenly. It always has for me a little bit of texture of cottage cheese, although these little lumps are not hard as they are in cottage cheese. They are really soft and don't bother at all. Don't destroy the texture. This is getting quite well fermented by now. Let's keep it going for another 15 hours. And here the final result. I like to eat this as a dessert with some blueberries and just the yogurt and maybe a nice coffee. after my lunch. And here is the finished yogurt. My dogs get some of this as well, so I have to prepare 2 of these per week. So again, this yogurt contains all 3 recommended strains per Dr. Davis. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you would like to see in the comments. And please like and subscribe, as it really helps me. Thank you.